have stayed in one of the most expensive resorts in Cayo. Is it worth all the hype? Is it worth the price? Stay tuned to find out. We're going to show you every excursion that you need to do while you're staying at Sleeping Giant. And if you stay to the end, we're going to show you a part of this resort that has never ever been seen before. And we're going to premiere it right here on this channel just for you guys.
The Rainforest Lodge at Sleeping Giant is nestled in the foothills of the Sibun National Forest Reserve in central Belize, and it's surrounded by over 100,000 acres of untouched wilderness. Here you'll find 31 different rooms, which include Mountain View, both suite and penthouse, the Riverview Suites, Riverside Suites, the Owner's Juggle Cottage, and the Creekside Cottage. Several of the rooms offer hot plunge pools and some of them offer cold plunge pools, and they're private for your use in addition to the public community pool by the lobby. Your stay includes several complimentary activities including bicycles, several hikes including the gazebo hike up to the top of the mountain, kayaking, suspension bridges, orchard walks. For an additional fee, you can rent golf carts, do a mine cooking class, horse and buggy tour, or horseback riding. One of the amenities we would recommend the most is the cliffside dinner. You'll be driven to the top of the mountain to take in stunning 360 views of Sleeping Giant and the Sleeping Giant Valley. You can also enjoy several spa amenities either in the comfort of your room or down by the riverside. Some of the off-site adventures that a concierge can book for you include cave tubing, ziplining, and waterfall hikes. To enjoy a wonderful stay is going to cost you anywhere between $150 and $463 in the low season. We paid $360 a night for the Mountain View Suite, and in high season it'll range from $220 to $550 a night.
If you're finding this video informative and of value, please like and subscribe.
So here's the activities that we did at Sleeping Giant. First off, I want to say I highly recommend coming in low season because all of the activities that we did were essentially private tours because there's not a lot of tourists during this time. So we did zip lining first. It was about a 45-minute drive up to Angel Falls tours, and it was fantastic. There was 8 runs. The guides were super personable. It was literally just me, Bruce, and the guides, and we had a blast. I will say that it is a very strenuous, exercise-inducing excursion. You have to climb up the mountain between each of the zip lines, but once you're flying over the trees and the canopies and you see the rivers below and the mountains fall away, it is totally worth it.
So we're done. 8 zip lines through the Belize jungle, man. How'd you like it?
I loved it. My favorites were number 4, that was over the creek, right? Number 4 and number 7, which was the longest and fastest one.
Super fast, super nice.
Can't say it wasn't fun, alright?
It was fun, man.
It's the best zip line.
How you like it?
There you go.
Alright, guys. Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
We need it, man.
The next activity that we did was cave tubing and swimming at the Blue Hole. Cave tubing was actually a really fun and relaxing experience after the thrill of ziplining. So us and another couple and our guide put us in the tubes and walked us up the cave river and showed us all of the different formations and the information behind how they form. We saw a couple of pottery pieces left behind by ancient Mayans. And then once you get to the entrance of where the water comes into the cave, you float all the way back to the entrance.
So, Kamiko,
Yes.
how was the cave tubing?
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah?
Like, total sensory deprivation as far as sight goes.
Like, it was totally dark. We closed our eyes, we opened them, and it was the same.
It was the same.
It was the same.
Same
just
darkness.
darkness.
It was amazing.
So now we're heading to the Blue Hole.
We finished cave tubing. We drove about 2 minutes down the road to the Blue Hole. So the river that runs through the cave that you float through goes underground and then pops back up onto the surface at the Blue Hole. That was really fun. It was really cold, but once you got used to the water temperature, it was really fun to swim around. There was lots of fishes in there. We swam all the way to the back wall, and there's a little bit of a rock you can stand on because it's really deep. It's about 30 feet near the wall. We saw our first hummingbird. We'd been on Hummingbird Highway for about 3 days and hadn't seen a single one.
This is the hummingbird's natural habitat. Okay, that was a bad accent, but I tried, guys.
And then the last activity we did was the cliffside dinner. So that was an amazing experience. Oh, this is amazing. You put in your dinner order ahead of time. They pick you up at the lobby around 5:30 and they drive you up to the cliffside house. It literally is just like 360 gorgeous views. They have all these candles lit and table service. Your waiter is there. They have a little dance floor. You hook up to a speaker and you just create your own ambiance. We had a fantastic time. The food was delicious. Then once the sun sets, all the stars come out, and that was just a gorgeous way to end the evening. I would say if you don't do anything else and you want to treat your partner to something really, really special, I would highly recommend the cliffside dinner. Also, by the way, if you want to own a little piece of Sleeping Giant, they are selling residential lots anywhere from $50,000 to $200,000, and the price per square foot to build is about $150 per square foot. So if you're interested, you can go check out their website.
Alright, so it's been a couple days since we checked out a Sleeping Giant, and we're back here in San Pedro at Mahogany Bay. And so the question that everybody wants to know was Sleeping Giant worth it, Kamiko?
Absolutely. I would 100% stay there again. The concierge service was top notch. Our room was fantastic. I will say that if you are not physically fit or you have any sort of like mobility issues, don't book the mountain views, because it's about 100 steps to get up there. And our legs hurt every single time.
And we're out of breath. And our heart was beating.
But if you're fit and you want those amazing views, I thought the suites were amazing. The heated plunge pools was perfect after climbing the stairs. I thought it was fantastic.
And the mountain view is the mountain view.
Yeah.
You got a perfect view of Sleeping Giant.
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
Was it worth the high price? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
I would say so.
Alright guys, so book it. Alright guys, and as promised, here is the premiere of Sleeping Giant's newest accommodation.
The Riverside Glamping Casita.
Sleeping Giant has created a brand new glamping casita that is nestled right on the banks of the Ziplining River. The glamping casita has a secure entrance as we're walking up the steps here. As you can see, the deck is a wraparound deck. There's no true roof here. It's really a tent.
Oh, they're gonna have a pool.
And as you can see the Ziplining River here, and right in front of it is going to be a new plunge pool. As we come around the walk around deck, you can see the ceiling fans. They have glass doors here. As we enter, we're entering to the living room. And look at the ceiling here. It's just canvas. As we come around this pony wall, there is going to be a water closet here. Right here in front of us is the shower. Another ceiling fan. There's actually windows here, and these are actually framed in windows. This is by far going to be one of the most unique experiences that Sleeping Giant has. To our right is the mountains, to the left is the river.
So I think this hut is a super unique experience and a really creative way to take camping and elevate it. I think the location is prime, and I think it's going to be an amazing getaway for any of those couple vacations where you just want to feel like you are in your own private sanctuary.
This casita is projected to be available next year. So please get on the website and be looking out and start booking it as soon as possible. So this is a place that we're definitely going to want to stay the next time we visit. Thanks so much for joining us.
If you want to be notified when our next video drops, hit that subscribe button, the little notification bell.
If you want to learn more about investing in Belize, hit this button.
And if you want to learn more about our personal journey, hit this video.
Perfect. See you guys next time.